I wanted to talk to you today about how to get rid of the hiccups. I have the hiccups really bad right now, and I find the best way to get rid of the hiccups is to have somebody, tell me how to get rid of the hiccups. Now, I've heard of a whole bunch of different ways, and I'm going to try a bunch of them right now just to see if it will work. Hiccups are when your diaphragm is spasming. And I've been told that, like, if you can sort of reach underneath your rib cage, and press it, it might relax it. It's right near where you're like, I think that's your trapezius. No, wait, that's in your arm. I don't really know what it's called. But the triangle between your ribs. Another way that I have learned is to eat a spoonful of peanut butter, which I'm actually going to do right now because I really want to. This is my favorite brand of peanut butter, but this is like, full of sugar. Just the best thing ever. I just have a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. I love this peanut butter. Oops. This particular size has a recipe on the back for the easiest peanut butter cookies in the world. The recipes are I think I got rid of my hiccups from the abdomen thing. Anyhow, let's keep going. It is 1 cup of peanut butter, half a cup of sugar, and 1 egg. That's it. Gluten-free. No flour, and they are really good. I used to eat spoonfuls of peanut butter all the time when I was a kid. If you're allergic to peanut butter, I have also heard about having a teaspoon of sugar or a teaspoon of honey. Don't think it works, or I don't know what, medically how that even works. I think it's just a placebo, but it tastes good. Okay. Now, a really tried and true way is to sort of limit your air intake. Because if you hold your breath, actually that's one way. If you just try and hold your breath as long as you can, it might help to relax it. Another way to do that, if you don't like holding your breath, is to drink a glass of water all at once. And not like as fast as you can, but slowly drinking it without stopping. And there are a few different ways, like I've heard, to motivate you to do this. Some people say to put a spoon or a knife in the cup, and then when you tilt it back, you lean the edge of it on your forehead. Just as sort of a reminder, like not to let it slip, that you should be drinking it full on the whole way through. Or you can drink it upside down, which is where you lean forward, and instead of drinking from the edge closest to you, you drink from the edge furthest away from you. Your top lip kind of goes over and you have to bend, and that's kind of scary. I think that works because your body's kind of scared, and you know what they say, after being scared can get rid of the hiccups. And doing that is scary. One way my parents used to always tell me to do whenever I had the hiccups was to breathe into a paper bag, and I didn't like that one at all. A paper bag, not a plastic bag, because you could suffocate. But a paper bag to just sort of not, I guess, breathe so much oxygen, or just to regulate your breathing so you're aware of it, because even that can help to relax your diaphragm. Now, I've had these hiccups all day, so I'm sure that I got rid of them now, but they might come back later. It's so frustrating having the hiccups, like especially if you're out with friends or something and you can't talk really without embarrassing yourself. I get hiccups a lot. It's really funny, but I actually get them often. Well, not like very often, but when I get the hiccups, I usually get them for about a day or 2 days, on and off. They'll just like kind of come back every once in a while. And I get them during rehearsals, and I play a wind instrument, and it is so funny when you hiccup while you're trying to play. So much so that it's like disruptive, and I feel really terrible sometimes, and I have to like emergency get rid of my hiccups so that I can get on with practicing and playing. On my own, it's okay, but when there's other people that I'm playing with that we all need to work together, it can be a pain in the butt. Those are my tips and my ways to get rid of hiccups. I find that I can instantly get rid of hiccups if somebody tells me a new way. If someone I don't know, or someone I've never asked before, if I have hiccups, I say, I have hiccups, what should I do? Even if I know all of these things, they'll be like, oh, this is the way to get hiccups. And most people have their like one way that gets rid of hiccups so easily, and they're like, this is what you need to do. You have to go and do this, and then you have to do that, and make sure that you're doing so and so, or doing so and such and such. And just that, sort of them telling me to do it, and then them watching to make sure that it works, will hands down always get rid of hiccups. So if you have hiccups right now and you're trying to get rid of them, I want you to try one of these ways. Any one of these ways. The water is usually probably a really good bet. And I'm watching to make sure that it works. So good luck.